So how many people die in Pearl? Alright, let's find out. Pearl is your healthful farm girl hand who's actually taking care of her sick father, waiting for her husband to come back from the war, then boo! It's actually a vision. It should count. We put that in the trailer, but fuck it. They totally Marvel movied us right there. He actually comes home at the very, very end. And this is a prequel to X, that sexy movie that came out earlier this year. The same barn and everything, just, looks good. So let's get to the first kill. She kills a duck. But, you don't count animals, but the whole point is she does kill animals and feeds it to the alligator to train the alligator to eat people and animals and things. I'm not even sure if that's the same alligator we get 60 years later in X. I don't know, man. Or maybe she just trains new alligators all the time. Yeah, she starts to see a handsome projectionist, and this guy is so handsome, he's able to show her porno, like a first date and everything. Legend. Most girls will get offended, like in Taxi Driver, but she is a freak, man. She starts humping a scarecrow, and it's one of the hottest things I've ever seen. She came too. I was like, oh man, get it, Scarecrow. Shit, lucky ass Scarecrow. Oh man, and she even sees the guy and everything and yells at it. I was like, this girl is crazy. I love it. She gets into a slap match with her mom, and then they end up brawling inside the living room and brushes up against the chimney with the flame and sets her ass on fire. She catches fire real quick, like, damn dude, you used too much starch or moonshine on your clothes or something. She dies a slow death too, like Pearl throws her down in the basement and she suffers for a couple of days. After that, she goes back to the theater, sees the projectionist, has sex with him for real this time. He comes back to the house, she gets all pissed off, boom, stabs him with a pitchfork. That's like her favorite, that's her go-to weapon. And stabs him right in the mouth. Now you gotta ditch his car in the lake too, but hey man, thank goodness you have like a man-eating alligator. That's what you train him for. Hey, go eat this dead body for me. Just ring the dinner bell. And next is the dad. So the dad was like a catatonic like this whole movie. He's on morphine and such. He doesn't get fed to the alligator, at least not like right away. I guess he eventually does. The alligator can only eat so many people. I guess he'll eventually get fed to him, Maybe that alligator has like a family, or he's still eating a pretty boy from earlier. So, he just gets the smother you with the pillow treatment. And Pearl is determined. That's the difference between a mass murder and a serial killer. Mass murder does it all at once. Serial killers still, live out their lives. Dude, her work ethic, she still made it to her audition, and she crushed it. I don't know if that's great dancing. I mean, it looked good to me and everything, but she did not get the part. But that's really on the judge's fault, dude, because one of them's like Simon Cowell, well, we're looking for a blonde girl. Well, sorry, dude. Well, I can't change that. You knew that shit before I got up here and everything. That's why I was like, Pearl, kill them all, dude. Lock the church and set it on fire. I mean, you're already murdering people. You're already in the habit of it. Keep it up. But her sister-in-law gives her a ride back home. She does a role-playing exercise, all right, let me tell you all the things I want to tell your brother, but I'll tell them to you. All right, I aborted the baby. I hate you. I wanted you to die in the war. I killed my parents. I slept with another guy. I killed him too. Oh, and don't tell anybody about any of this shit, okay? Oh, hey, did you win that contest and audition? I think you did, all right? Freaks her out, chases her out of the house, then smack with the axe. The girl had a pretty neat death. She was going, no, please, I won't tell anybody. Smack. And then Pearl had to chop her up in the itty-bitty more digestible pieces. And we see all the chops. Hands, elbows, knees, everything. All white girl pieces for an alligator to make into alligator poop. Then she sets up a dinner table with both her dead parents there. Really creepy. The husband finally shows up, comes back from the war, and sees that they're serving this pig. I remember seeing this in the trailer, oh yeah, like a sesame seed bun thingy. No man, that's a pig with maggots. Gross. So all in all, we got a total kill count of 4, and then she just smiles like that creepily for, I don't know what it's 5 minutes until the circle thing closes on her face. Crazy stuff. For her total kill count, she gets old, she stars an X, she kills RJ right outside the van, she stabs Wayne in the eye with a pitchfork, she shoves the blonde girl in the lake with the alligator. That alligator must love blonde white girls, because that's the second one he ate. Then Pearl finally met her end after, boo, gets her head squashed, run over by MaXXXine in a truck, getting away from the scene. And what the hell, dude? 1985, Los Angeles. We get a post-credit scene like it's a Marvel movie. Very cool. We get an X trilogy, and 3 X's mean pornographic.